Everybody, this is a very interesting matter to me, and I just came in now from my very busy day out there, so I just decided to do this topic real quick because it's a trending topic, and I'm not interested because it's trending. I'm interested because it's of concern, serious concern that all of us, majority of us, have been monitoring for over a while. We have read so many comments, we've read so many um, side talks, opinions about ladies asking men for money. This topic started um, giving me I started becoming interested at a point where guys would ask, "What is a lady bringing to the table?" And the lady will say, "I'm the table." Like, I am the table. Pia, you are the table. Okay, fine. Okay, what if you don't exist? You are not in the equation. Will the man not continue with his life? What are you bringing? It's a relationship, like two of you, right? Me and you. What are you bringing? If you don't have anything to bring, I can help you, right? Bring you up, upgrade you, isn't it? But the lady will say, my breasts, my yash, or hi, I'm the table. It was since that time I started looking at this is a menace if not caught, is coming somewhere. I'll tell two stories. Two. But before I share the stories, if you look in the comment section, you would see, just in the comment, you see I put a comment there. I say join live studio because I don't want to do this topic alone. So if you're interested in joining the live studio, you can use the link. Let me try to sticky it, star it. Okay. So I've pinned it. I've pinned that link. If you're interested in joining live studio, let's have this. If you have something to contribute to this topic, let's do it together. Now, Saidaboj was the name of that lady. Went on Needle's podcast and had something to say. She said she would open her lap for a man only if the man is able to meet her bill. And then she started by naming price. I think I heard something in the region of 20 million naira. Okay, fine. For those who patronize them. And I have a few questions, right? But before the questions, she also said that in the first few hours after exchanging number with the man, she wants to first be sure that the man is able to pay. Like the man is capable in her own, to her own taste, to her own level. She wants to be sure she wants to first of all be sure. Okay, okay, good. Now, some of the questions I have include number one, if you charge or you bill a man 50 million naira or 20 million naira, how much did they call? Before you can open your lap for her. Are you trying to tell me that that man has not seen better girls than you, that did not bill him that much, and the man still respects such girls? Now, if you bill a man 20 million naira and you think it is only that toto that is coming for, then are you not asking yourself question like, are you not taking a step back or like, I built somebody 20 million and it's willing to pay 20 million just to knock. Not be saying that the first time for your life you won't knock. 20 million naira say make man for knack me 20, and he agrees to pay, and I will not be scared. No, wait oh, even me, the small experience wey I get for work, e get some kind money wey person go introduce I go fear. Say you sure say this person real? Shey this thing wan legit abi the person wan set you up? Like, as a guy, man, person go introduce some kind money, you go say no, this thing is too good to be real. And your sense of reasonability will just come in like, omo, be careful. Okay? While we were still chewing that in mouth, another happened. You remember the story that started trending like 2 days now, that two ladies in Aba just went missing after they decided to go and check their boyfriend somewhere, a stranger friend. And another chat leaked allegedly that it was the last conversation they had that led to the meeting and so eventual disappearance, where one of the ladies was telling him that, oh, for the two of us, if you want to do two song with the two of us, 1 million, because of you, you pay 1 million naira for the two of us. And we even learned that one of them is also a housewife. How do you? Anyways, you say you are the table, so I understand the table. But in the middle of all of these things, for young guys who want to marry, listening and watching all of these events, what are we saying to them? And then you say, oh, there are only men outside, there are no husbands. There are many husbands, husband materials, but they are watching, they too are watching. Are there wife materials there anymore? Okay, good. Now, in the middle of all of I don't even want to go to all this square ladies becoming this and that. They don't even want to have anything to do with the man. Like, if your mother did that, would they have had you? You know, many. But that is. Let me quickly tell the two stories I want to tell. The first story, 2018 stroke 2019. Please pay attention. If you are willing to join this live conversation, please feel free to use the pinned link in the comment. 2018 stroke 2019, it was a time when I was interested so highly in new entrants into politics. So I was covering Showore, Kingsley Mogalu, Fela Durotoye and co. So it was time to follow Fela Durotoye to Lautech. We got to Lautech, and then after his speech, he addressed students, and it was fantastic. So if you see the way students poured out, it was about evening like this, about evening time like this. And I said, okay, um, you are fine girls in this school. Oh. That time I never married now. Sure, I don't get girlfriend, I don't get anything now. I just today too busy, you understand? So you get fine girls for this school. Oh. Let me know if you can hear me, people. Please let me know if my audio is cool so that I can just continue. I want to be sure this is smooth. So now I'm like, I greet you. Hey, Osazua, my man. From Holland. Yeah, it's been a while, I agree. It's been a while, yeah. So after we finished covering Fela Durotoye, we decided to go. It was evening like this time in Nigeria. So, oh yeah, now I see fine babes. I never married now, so fine babes. And I was like, the guy that was supposed to go and show us where we would lodge for the night, right? And I told the guy, I said, you have fine girls in this school, and most of them are decent, wearing a hijab, covering their head. The ones that are Christians also cover up their body and everything, that. Lautech, Ogomosho. So, and I told the guy, okay, thank you so much for the confirmation, Gaddafi Salam. My guy, how you doing now, Gaddafi? Thumbs up. So we were now going. The guy now said, bros, I beg you, no near those girls. Oh. I say, wait happen now. I see fine girls now. Fine and decent. He said, no near them. I say, wait happen. Say those girls where they see so. Say even we be students for this school. If Oji hold us, we know they stay for this school. Like how? I go. He said we dey go outside to go find girl to knack. I said with all these fine girls wey we get for school, you see dem go outside to go and look for what? He said, bro. He said every year, like as they are taking freshers into school, freshers to school every year, that boys, Yahoo boys in quotes, will come to school with big cars. Like they will give money to their student representative to organize freshers night, freshers or something like that night. That is where freshers, girls who are just leaving the house of their parents, they're excited to be in university environment. They want to also mingle, meet people and all that. Innocently they want to meet people, they want to mingle. So that was where the orientation begins with them, for them. Now, at the point of meeting people, they will be meeting guys who sponsor the show, who put money down for the show. Some of them will come with big cars to impress them, they'll start exchanging numbers with them, bringing them to car. They said that is when those guys use those girls. From year one, they already started using them. I say, are you saying all these girls will now, all these decent girls I'm seeing, are you saying all of them have now released them? They say, bros, you can't tell. He said, but majority of them. And I said, how do you know majority of them? He said, because one day, one of those guys came. He said, one of those guys came, and when one of those guys came, he brought his car and he said, and the guy was looking at girls. And he was like, bro, take this girl, very nice girl, good girl. He said the guy just looked the girl say, this one, they don't use am. Like they know who has been used. They know who has been used. So they keep trying again, they keep coming back to be looking around. Once they see that you have been used, they know. Now, the number one question I have therefore is, what is use? What are they using? Because these people are not dead, these girls are not dead, they still look beautiful, they still look healthy. Wetin dem dey use? How do they use? How do they know who has been used? Is there a spiritual, like bar that shows like battery level of destiny or glory that has been used that shows whether it remains one bar? That's number one question. If you have like answer or contribution to make or experience or anything, please, you can use the link that I pinned in the comment. I want us to this critical issue, and I mean am. I mean am. Bro, this is not just Aristo. You know, say Aristo be like, elderly man who just wants a young girl to be servicing, that kind of thing. But this one, even I say they get some fetish things join. If they get some fetish things join, now where my concern dey be, if they get some fetish things wey join, now where my concern gangan na im dey. That is number one question. How do you know who has been used? What are they using? What are they using? That's number one. Number two question I have. This question came up because of Portable. Because of Portable. There's a video of Portable I saw when you had issue with Koko Zaria. When Portable alleged that Koko Zaria was nyashing his baby mama. Some of you will remember that scandal. And in one of the videos, Portable said, Emma Fiowora, mom, you don't rub your hand on my son, on my child's head. You can take the woman, I have already used her. He said something like, Mama Fioshe ba àwọn ìyàwó mi sùn. Like, he uses fetish thing to sleep with his baby mamas. As a result, anybody who mates with them, he shares in the glory of that man. All these are spiritual or fetish connected things. I'm not into it, but I know some of you who know can enlighten us or shed more light into it for us. So he said, Portable said, I have used all of them because I use soap, fetish soap to mate with them. As a result, anybody who mates with them, I am collecting their blood, ICK or something like that. That's number two question is, before me I marry, I get friends, normal, you go, like when you are searching, you go get friend, I get friend. uh Some people after marriage, they say they still get friends. But say girls, they are waka too much. If you know who she meet last, if you know whether she don't meet Portable, if you know anything, and they no go tell you. How number two question therefore is, as a man, how I fit take know whether one of the people who I don be friends with, Portable or anybody like Portable don meet them and they don collect part of my, how I fit take check my spiritual bar, like my battery level in my spiritual level, whether they don collect am reach only one abi don finish. And is there a way to recharge it? That's number two question. Is there a way to recharge, recharge it? They fit don collect, make I no know. If dem don collect, how I fit take know wetin remain? How I fit take know wetin remain? That's number two question. Number three question, I go first wan talk, thank you so much, I appreciate you. That's Team Majek. Say thanks for covering pertinent social issues for those who don't wish to be distracted. Thank you so much. I appreciate this gift. You just gave me 9.99 US dollars, like $10, maybe YouTube charged 1 cent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Team Majek. Now, the number three question what I get. Now, as a result of this short story I want to tell, again one day, I think it was 2022. I went to, it was crossover night. I went to one place. I no wan mention the name of the place, maybe for no be like say I dey spoil their business. That place is a bar. It had a car wash beside it. I just wanted to wash my car last day of the year, then go to church. My wife was already in the church, Me, I know they to go. I see me they do and they go. I go join them when they remain 5 minutes to share Happy New Year. So I just go stay for that bar, collect one bottle, they do my stuff. Then, you know, I dey wash my car while I was on the bottle. They can't wash the car finish. You can't reach make I pay. 31st December 2022 into 23. So I wan come need money to pay the car wash guy. I needed money to pay the car wash guy, but I didn't have cash on me. So I was looking for POS and I went to that bar. There's a POS person in front of that. That person was the only POS person that night. So that person was charging like 100% of normal charge. Like normally if you wan collect 5,000, it suppose be like 100 naira. That person was charging 300, 400 naira, 500 naira per 5,000. As the cash wey dey in hand dey reduce, im dey increase the charges before e go exhaust the cash wey dey hand. And me, I just needed like 5k. So the queue come long. We come queue. We just queue. We dey wait for our turn make we collect. We dey pray make the person wey dey our phone no collect too much, so that I go. Anyways, there was a lady in front of me wearing white round neck and a jean. Because I no get interest, I no even know wetin her work be. I just saw her as somebody who just came to bar or something like that. So it was nearing her turn. One guy just came. One tall, fine guy like that. Be like one of our comrades wey fine, but I no wan mention him. So the guy just came and said, "Hi, baby. Um, daybreak." Yeah, that's the language he used. Daybreak. The lady said, "10k." The guy said, "No problem." As the lady turned back to look at the guy, he just said, "No, don't worry." The guy said, "Don't worry, I'll double it. 20k." The guy said, "No, no." The guy said, "I'll make it 30." He said, "No, no, 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 no." He said, 50. The lady said, "I will shout, oh. I will shout, oh." I was wondering, it was becoming a scene like a drama. What's going on? So after the lady tried to embarrass the guy left. The lady now said, the thing say we never wise up to. We don't dey know them now. Like the way the lady turned back to look at the guy, it was as if something slammed or flashed in her eyes that that signified or that signaled danger. Me, I no see anything, but now it's between them, sha. Na them. I'm like, wetin happen? The guy was just like, no, 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 no. The thing say we no wise up. The last lady wey dem use, wey dey carry, we no see am again. This one wey dey carry, we no see am again. The thing say they no fit use all of us now. We don dey know. We too, we don wise up. We don dey go see spiritualist. I'm like, if you see that girl, you will never believe. She looks too decent first to even be a hookup Olusho girl. I'm not abusing anybody, please. I'm just, na my experience, I just dey share wetin I see. Now wetin wan lead to my second question. That kind scenario, that kind scene, please, BOG abi wetin Saidaboj abi wetin be her name, and all those wey dey charge million, wey dey call themselves small girl big girls because wetin dey una mind when dey charge person big money and the person dey pay, dey know which kind work dey do. Wetin dey una mind when dey charge that money? That's number one question for girls. Number two question be say, as you dey charge that money for that kind work, you get retirement plan, like you wan settle down, and by the time wey you wan settle down, which kind man you wan settle with? That is if you will. Which kind man you decide say, or shey you wan come look for innocent man that time we dey hear God fearing, we dey hear you are looking for God fearing. You dey look for God fearing man by the time wey you wan eventually settle down. I wan know that answer. Abi you dey still dey look for the kind person wey dey fit give you 20 million naira per sleep with me? Because as your husband, he go dey sleep with you without paying like till eternity. Do you want that person to still be paying you after marriage? pa, or you wan first do your thing come settle with an innocent man? Those are my questions. But the most important of all my questions na dat number two wey I first ask. As a man, how I fit take check my glory bar, abi na destiny bar, make I for know where dey use am reach. Because I hear say girls don hot pass guys now wey dey inside dis thing. Girls don hot pass guys, na so I hear. Please, how I fit take know how where my glory bar dey, abi my destiny bar, how I fit take know where e dey? Make I for know whether I still get abi I no get again. If you no fit join by call, you fit do by comment, make we for interact abeg. Say Segun, dat Saidaboj girl don use dat one destiny without being told. As long say she love money die. You know say dis guys dey no go dey waka anyhow. I get one experience one day. I dey come from dat time I dey Unilag. If you are familiar with Ifako Ogudu, like say you dey go Alausa, I dey pass dat side go shrine for night. I go dey drive night. You know dat time, you know me, I dey cover celebration normal, backstage, all dat, you know. Dat time I dey Unilag, I dey write exam, and normally throughout my time in Unilag, our exam dey fall within the time wey dey wan do celebration. It's always October, and it's usually our last, like in the session, the second semester exam is usually so October. I can't forget. So I go set guys, oya, you dey camera one, you dey camera two, you dey backstage, you dey. I go support them, interview, do everything, package next morning, and it's usually falls within my exam. So it always celebration usually head into my exam preparation for exams. So it was my final exam, like I wan log out for Unilag patapata. You know say I still do masters. I wan log out patapata, and that particular paper I no too at ten d the class, so I know say I no get CA, continuous assessment I no get. Na only that exam wan pass me, and I never read, and I no at ten d that class, and na last paper. So that night, as I set camera, put guys on camera, finish, set everything finish, I come say, Omo, let me go home. Dat time I dey live for Gbagada. If you know Gbagada, that Deeper Life church side, you know Sholuyi, I dey live for that side that time. If I converse with that area, you understand what I'm talking about. But now I'm revealing to you where I used to live when I was in Unilag. I can't say, okay, instead of coming from Shrine, because there used to be some crazy traffic, all those Ifako, Alakbare, Ogudu, I can't say, I don't want to wait till morning before I go back to school. So make I go sleep for house for Bagada. Make I for read small before I go enter school next morning for my final paper. As I dey come 3 a.m, if you are familiar with that place, you know say Ogudu for night, especially Ogudu for night, na serious zone. Ogudu, if you dey used to like Bagada Ogudu, that bridge, na serious zone. That place, e be like coded Kara. If you know Kara, that crisis wey we talk about Kara to Beja, that time wey dey talk say some Fulani, make I no mention tribe, some bandits go dey under the bridge. They throw rope up, they take drop people come down, they kidnap them. Ogudu, some boys, talk, they dey under. Wey be say if you drive under that bridge say for evening, na gbege. If your motor break down for that kind place, run, just leave the motor, just escape, find your way. 3 a.m. I was going on that bridge and I was seeing random girls. But girls get dem be spirit o. I dey fear women. Women. Twale. Wetin me guy no fit do anything after 8 p.m. for night. I no fit pass that place alone. I no fit waka with my leg on that bridge. 3 a.m. I see random girls. They waka alone. Looking for what at that time? So person go come eventually talk say e ready to marry now. Dat Saidaboj now go come go one church, you understand? Go one church, settle down, excuse me. Dat Saida go come go one church, settle join choir, perhaps even become choir mistress, abi? She go come become choir mistress, shebi become choir mistress. Person go come see am say, oh, I love that sister. Oh man, I love that. You go come go carry cider put for house. Maybe I'm just the one thinking too much here. Maybe I'm the one thinking too much. Guys, what do you think about this thing? Number one question: if you know about spiritualism, where is that? Are people calling in already? Let me check. I think I have trouble with. Okay, excuse me, just a moment. What's making that sound? Was that gas? Was that the gas? Okay, so all right. As I said, if you want to join in use the link in the comment. But I've just said something that is so heavy in my heart. Men, how are you coping? Have you ever experienced this before? How did you handle it? Have you ever experienced? I think I made some calls already. Sorry, I didn't check. I didn't check the place where I was supposed to be guest in. So you can try again. Sorry, you can try again. But I'm still reading comments at the same time. All right, got the chats. Okay, so guys, how did we get here? What are the solutions? What are the solutions? Like, guys want to protect themselves too. We want to seriously protect ourselves. Like, can you also stop doing shino? Because this is what I don't dey worry about my spiritual bad level. Maybe see, I fit don go knack person. Maybe see, another guy don use am like portable dey use in girls, and anybody wey still touch that girl, portable dey tap in their glory. According to him, na him talk am. How can I check my level? I wan know, please. If you are spiritualist or you know anything about this thing, just put, if you no wan show your face, put am for comment abeg. I go like know. I wan know. I wan know some. I'm trying to check something. And if you are watching this video after the live, kindly also just put in the comment. I want to read comments. What do you know about being used spiritually as a result of sex? But being used because you had sex. Wetin dem dey use, wetin go remain, and how can I check? I wan know my level, please. Please ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dákun torí Ọlọ́run. I wan know whether I still get abi I no get again, and how can I recharge it? Thank you, God bless. I wan comot now because the battery don dey low. So I go meet you for inside the comment abeg. I wan read how we fit take do am. How? Thank you as you answer me. Please help a brother. I wan know whether I still get level abi they don use all my bar finish. Thank you.